Hello team, welcome back to Next Level JJ. Hey, I hope you're doing well, because I am pumped. Of course, as the thumbnail and title suggests, today we are going racing an Assetto Corsa Evo. But hey, I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful Sunday morning down here in good old New Zealand. Hopefully Mother Nature is treating you well wherever you are in the world. So yeah, as we said, today we are going racing, and that's going to be a couple of things. We're going to try out its server setup where you can register for races. I gave one a go last night. It was fun. It was interesting. And so yeah, we're going to do that a little bit live today. And then also we'll give it a go of some of the more single player racing, check how that is. All in all, it's just for me to keep evaluating Assetto Corsa Evo. Now, maybe just quickly, I'll just chuck over here. The reason why evaluating is such an important part of what we're doing is because Assetto Corsa Evo is still in early access. So that's what that top right EA 0.4 release means. It means that right now you can get the game for half price, basically. And it's planning to go live in the next couple of months. Of course, it's not been fully confirmed yet, but basically you can see here's stuff that they released in December. And so if you haven't watched any of my previous streams, I highly rate Assetto Corsa Evo in its current state. And of course, there's a shed load of other stuff that is coming. So definitely, I think it's worth it. Go check it out. Now, taking a step back here, of course, if you want to learn more about me, my channel, about everything that we do, the community that we have, all of that. Hang on, let me just, there we go. All of that stuff, it's easy. Just go to nextleveljj.com. In there, you'll find my schedule, which of course has nothing technically in the moment because I'm going away for a week. But as I've mentioned in previous streams, next week, all I'm going to be doing is editing old streams that I've done and push out some really good videos for you to enjoy. So, but usually I've got an up-to-date schedule. I stream a lot of different types of games, and so the schedule is a cool way for you to see when I'm streaming games that are maybe up your alley. But also, the music is just awesome. So, if you haven't watched anything of my streams before, Stream Beats by Harris Heller is always doing its thing. And I seem to now regularly, especially for racing, drift towards the Sus album. So don't be shy. Link is in the description. Head over to Spotify. Go check them out. But as I always say, they've got music from super quiet, chill, having tea with your friends. I don't do that, but maybe you do. All the way up to just absolute crazy bangers. So don't be shy. Check them out. Now, before we jump into the racing, one of the most exciting things about Assetto Corsa Evo, if you don't know Assetto Corsa, let me be clear, it has been in the sim racing game for very, very long. And it is, in many people's minds, the go-to for any sort of racing, not just hardcore sim. There are so many mods and things like that. That's the original. I call it Assetto Corsa OG. Then there was Assetto Corsa Competizione, and now we've got Assetto Corsa Evo. Now, it is such a loved game that the fact that they're bringing out the Evo, you know, they're doing it the right way, early release, make sure that people test it, and I can go and provide feedback, and then hopefully they incorporate that so that when they officially release this, it works like a charm. Its servers are stable, everything, because in these days, if you mess up your launch, it can genuinely cause your game to spiral, and so they're doing it right. But one of the biggest things, yes, all the tracks and laser scanned and all the beautiful cars, as you see behind F40LM, that's taken from inside the game. I recorded that video last night. All right, that's not fakery. That's beautiful F40ness. But all of those features aside, great. One of the things that many people are the most excited about is they've actually laser scanned the Eifel region that's just outside. There we go. So very interesting. The reason why I paused there for a second, you saw the stream freeze. Assetto Corsa Evo is not 100% stable yet. Of course, it's an early access. And sometimes while I'm streaming, it's like it goes, hey, can I have some attention? And if I don't give attention, it just boots out of the game. And so we'll just fire it up in a second. But anyway, point is, they've laser scanned the area around the Nürburgring Nordschleife track. And that is going to be an open world area where we're going to be able to take all of these amazing cars and race them. Now, I don't know when last a sim game, not an arcade game, of course you got your Need for Speeds and, you know, all of those other stuff, but a sim game giving you an open world to explore and drive around. Insane. So I'm going to play a quick little trailer of what they're showing us. It is intentionally quiet. It'll make sense at the end, but have a listen and a watch to this. We'll catch up in a second.
Okay, session is over. Box this lap. Copy. On my way. Box. It looks like we got all the data we need. Good job. We need to do some work with the data, but stick around, okay?
Sounds good. I'll enjoy the place.
Sexy as that GT3 RS. That's a road car. As you see, now we're leaving the track. That's the Nürburgring. That's the famous castle in the middle of it. I guess if you're a fan of it, I did this joke last night. I apologize. Night time in a town which I assume is in the Eifel region. Look at that fidelity though. It's really beautiful. We're gonna be ripping that up with like Pagani's Huayra R's. Bring out the Santa hat. Beautiful architecture. I really desperately want to go to that part of the world. I actually was going to go, and then a certain virus labeled with a 2019 messed all of that up. Hey. Yes, there's wildlife. See? Enjoy the quiet. This year we're gonna make some noise. Ooh. Oof. There it is. So very, very excited about that. Now, I don't have the details on when that free roam will release. I do believe that it's going to come into early access before they launch the game, which would make sense because that's going to be the thing that probably needs the most testing. I think Assetto Corsa has done 2 games already based on what it already has. It's the open world that's going to be the thing. I think it's going to be huge. You know, if it runs the way I imagine it runs, it's going to be every person that's kind of interested in racing is going to jump into Assetto Corsa Evo just for that. So, like I said, you can get this half price now. It's going to be one of the racing games to have. So might as well bite off the cherry now. Go and get it. It's currently on Steam, of course, PlayStation, Xbox. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's there at the moment. But for those who've got a PC, go ahead and get it. Okay, so we will fire up Assetto Corsa again, and then, yeah, we'll jump straight into it. Now, for those who are following me on X, I did release a little video last night, which was, oh, man, it was so much fun, so much fun. Oh, yeah, of course. So it's not picking that up yet because it crashed. Oh, there we go. She found it in the end. Wunderbar. So, again, you know, you can go and read these details when you install it yourself, but these are things added in December and some of the cars added. But I think the biggest ticket that got people buying this was the Nürburgring Nordschleife, especially the Touristenfahrten. I did a whole stream on that. Go and check it out. But of course, there are other very good tracks like Monza, you know, and you know, Alton Park's a good track. They put the Nürburgring GP track and Road Atlanta for our racing lovers over in the US. Road Atlanta's a big one. And then a good list of cars with that F40 LM. Man, oh man, that thing is hot. As you can spot behind me. That's my custom white one. Actually, why don't we just jump in and I will show you. There we go. Continue. Right, so we'll go into open mode for now. Oop, there she is. Hello, pretty. Hello, my pretty. Yes. Sorry. But the cool thing so far with the game, and it's probably going to be heavily modified, but there is a very detailed editor where you can customize your car, and some of the things you can customize is actually quite impressive. I'm really impressed. So of course, here's your car, but like for the exterior, you know, this Ferrari doesn't have much in the way of that, but you can make small changes to exterior and to wheels and wheel color. But as an example, and I've showed this before, if you go back to, for instance, maybe I'll take my 296 GTB, right? Okay, every person has different taste. I imagine this, you know, with its triple layer yellow in the sunshine with a silver streak, you know, that for me with hot carbon fiber wheels, the silver black plate. And look, I'm a big fan of red Ferraris, but sometimes in yellow it's good. But anyway, I digress. Customize, have a look at this. So exterior, of course, you can change body colors, brake caliper colors, your exhaust colors. You can trim stuff in carbon fiber. But then in the interior, it gets really crazy. Of course, you can change your interior color. I mind my own white. You can change your cockpit inserts. You can even change the color of the Cavallino stitching on the chair. I love that. I think it's just, you know, depending on the car, they're going for how realistically you could go ahead and customize it. And so, of course, that's one of the things. And I mean, look at the detail. I'm, by the way, not running this on high. I'm not running this on high. This is pretty low graphics, and it's still quite a beautiful thing. All right. So, What are we doing? Oh my goodness. So for me, the now almost default way to warm up before I'm going to go racing is to release this puppy on the Nürburgring. So we will just go and warm up. Now, I raced it last night in the dark, in the rain. For me, that is so much fun. Shall we risk it? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So I think when it gets to how hard can it get, this is pretty much one of the hardest things you can do, because not only are we driving a car, which I'll turn the boost up to 100%, that is extremely famous for being spiky. The moment the boost comes in, this is an absolute widowmaker. All right. And so, yes, we are going to turn the boost up to 100%. There's no traction control. There's no ABS. The thing is very light. We're driving it in manual. We're driving it at night at the Nürburgring and in full rain. You know, for me, if you go through that as a warm-up procedure, then anything after that should be easy. Should be easy. All right. So I'm going to get a little bit of inspiration from R2D2, a little cup of coffee here. Coffee. We'll pause that music. We'll get down and dirty with our foot cam. You'll see that heart rate's probably going to go up very rapidly as well. Just see as I've got good clearance with my headset and my arms and the manual gearbox. Ooh, that's a bit of a problem actually. Ooh, I'm going to have to change that. So for those who haven't followed my recent streams, I have purchased a actual gear setup now. So I run the G923, the PlayStation version of the game, and the Logitech setup. And so yeah, recently I just got the shifter as well, which means now, how's that thunder? Now I can do things manually, and so of course we've got a bit of a wider foot cam set up there for you to see some hopefully fancy footwork. All right, so cool thing about Assetto Corsa Evo, I guess many of the Assetto Corsas, you have to, if you want to, you can turn the setting off. You have to turn on your ignition and start your car. Now, I will, later on when we do racing, turn down the volume so that you can hear me talk. But I think the sound of this car is more important than my voice. All right, so I'm gonna have to shout over it, so apologies for that. But yeah, headphone users, just beware, she's spiky. All right, jeez, how's that lightning in? All right, so as promised, we will turn up our turbo boost level to 100s. We'll activate our wipers, turn on our lights. Oh my goodness. So you'll see, watch, if you look in the bottom right, you'll see there's an RPM. Oh, actually, let me just quickly adjust the pedal cam a little bit more forward. There we go. So what you'll notice is, look down there at the 0.0 bar. Bottom right, next to the end, there's a 0.0. Watch what happens as I bring up the throttle. So what happens, the turbo starts to build boost. There, you see? And so what happens is the turbo actually starts getting its boost roughly around the 4.5. Obviously it doesn't get it now because I'm just half throttle. But that's where this car becomes deadly. So you'll see me a lot of times just tap the throttle until I get the car straightened, and then we will unleash the fairing. All right, so let me just see one thing. Yeah, that's a little bit safer because my arms are going to move around, so I've got a microphone in my face. Okay, let's warm up the tire, shall we? There we go. Got a racing clutch, so it's a bit tricky. Oh, all right, here we go, team. Like I said, it's gonna be loud. Turn down your headphones maybe if it's a bit too loud. Cool, so we got a pit limiter. Here we go. Oh my goodness. And what happens with this car is the moment you get comfortable and you don't respect the throttle, she bites you and immediately you're off. And there's no ABS, so the moment I lock, I have to go for cadence braking. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite thing in Assetto Corsa, man. I can go through there a lot faster, but... I'll open her up while turning, she will spin. Okay, here we go down the fault zone. Oh, almost. Sorry, full sentiment. Now you wouldn't be feeling this, but basically most of the time when I'm pushing the brakes, it's sliding. And so I'm trying to just be gentle on the brakes, obviously. See there, slide, 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 so cadence braking. And for those who don't know what cadence braking method is basically, I'm just braking, then release the brake, then braking because there's no ABS. Oh, there she goes again. I just wish that one, I own this car, two, I had the experience to drive it properly, and three, had the kahunas to drive it properly. Oh my goodness. She just wants to let go around every corner. Now this is so tricky going up this hill because you're turning left on camber, off camber, on camber, off camber. And so, if the boost kicks in while I'm doing that, we're dead. We're D-E-D, dead. I know that you don't spell it that way. I remember, this is full rain. Heart rate's looking pretty calm, actually. 93. It's a Sunday drive. She's a bit stiff. And don't worry, after this we'll take her for a quick spin in the drive. Just so that you can see what she's really capable of. Because this is not fast. This is not furious. See, I was like, maybe I can give her a bit more juice. Nope. Switch out along a second gear, actually, just for this section. We're maybe in trouble. Oh, Caden's breaking sentence today. YouTube corner. Hello, everybody. That's such a dangerous corner as well. Ooh, baby. A bit of poo came out, not gonna lie. Go, baby. Sorry, all these very sexy noises, I know. So dangerous. Around this corner, if I hit boost, we're dead. So I'm just trying to modulate, and then here we go. You'll see she starts humping as we open up. That's how much power she has. Let's see if we can hit 300 before we have to brake. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Nice. Well, well, well. What a nutso experience. I just freaking love it. Oh, actually, I do want to show you something ridiculous. Just have a look at this. I identified this last night. So I just want to see. Yeah, it's perfect. Let's see. Yeah, baby. He spits flames, man. Here we come around the last corner, I think it is, and then we hit the straight. in here we're gonna go full all the way from 6 to 1. Flame, baby, flame, baby. Flame barbecue, some marshmallow. Oh, seriously, I've said this before. It's worth buying this game just for that. Just for that. Go ahead. Okay, right. I just want to make one minor little tweak here. There we go. Excellent. Activate some music maybe while we wait. There we go. Beautiful. So, what are they going to do? And I am apologizing for my really bad accent. I'm stopping right away. All we're going to do is switch this for clear. That's it. Okay? I just want to show you quickly. I won't do the whole lap. I just want to show you what this thing can do when it's not raining cats and dogs. Oh, it's just... The thing is it's hard to sometimes explain. I tried to do it yesterday, but it's hard to explain to people that are not hardcore sim or real, driving fans, the sensation you get from manually changing a gearbox. People go, that makes no sense. Why the hell would you prefer a manual gearbox above automatic? But it's all about interacting with the machine. If I do a lap and all I'm doing is click, 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 at the end I feel good. But if I'm interacting with the manual gearbox, and I'm shifting myself and I'm doing heel and toe, which for some, if you don't know, heel and toe means that as you go down your gearbox, say you're in 6th gear at 300 k's an hour, every time you shift down, if you just take the gear lever from 6th to 5th and you pull the clutch out, the engine would have dropped down to, say, 2,000 RPM. Now you pull the clutch out, the engine will then be pulled up to 6,000 RPM, and that pull causes the car to lurch forward, and when it lurches forward, it unsettles the balance of the car. So if you're doing that before a corner while you're turning and braking, that's not a good thing. And so what we do is as we pull the clutch out, we take our heel, so we still have our foot on the brake, because remember, we're braking, and we transfer our heel onto the base of the pedal or the side of the pedal, depending on the setup, and then you depress the accelerator, which then brings the revs of the engines up. You try to match it roughly to the RPM that you assume that is good, and then you pull the clutch out, which means that the engine is not causing any lurching when it is revving. So it's a bit of an art. Okay, so we'll do the same, but like I said, just in dry, just so I can just unleash this puppy. So again, we'll turn boost up to max. Start that puppy up. Again, sorry, I know it's really loud for those headphone users, but one more time. Oh, I should probably turn our lights on, that'll help. And you can hear that turbo. Oh. Okay, so now it's at least dry, so we can give her a little bit more boost. By no means just easier. But now we can go a lot faster, of course. Tires are cold, especially the front ones. Watch this. By the way, the speed that she does on boost is faster than the GT3 car. If you know what you're doing, you can lap this as fast as a GT3 car just because of that power. And she's not configured for the Nürburgring, so she's not the best over the bumps. You want a car that can ride the curbs really good. dangerous is the word. Here we go, full boost. I think we'll keep it in fourth here. Just a little bit of brake just to stabilize. Yeah, that was alright. And then no boost, boost. So dangerous to turn and boost. So just tap it off a bit. 300 just there. And we got airborne. Oh, yeah, that was dangerous. Yeah, that was stupid. Sorry, Mom. I scratched your Ferrari F40. Anyway. Down the Foxhole. See if we can do 300 again. Yep. Oh, wow, this car. Sorry. I know you didn't join to listen to me make weird, sexy noises. But damn, this thing is nuts. All right. Pardon my... what's the plan, team? So like I said, we're just going to get into it. We just want to have a bit of fun, just see how the racing's at, and then explore it a little bit, see if we can do something. Now, of course, there are people that are way better than me, and so we don't expect to win. I'll tell you what, if we win today in an online race, that'll be huge. Okay, so for those who don't know, Assetto Corsa Evo has a mode selection, career mode or open mode. So open mode, you have instant access to all vehicles. This mode, there is no experience, no virtual credits or progress tracking to face. Whereas career mode, you will produce XP points while playing, gain virtual credits. You can do the academy challenges and unlock vehicle groups and. So it's worth actually doing this because of the fact that I hope everything that we acquire now will transfer into the game when it launches. If it doesn't, there will be a revolt. But yeah, so into career mode we go. And so, oh, baby, look at baby. I'm not a fan of golden cars, but if you've watched my previous stream, by the way, go and check that out after this. I did a Spa-Francorchamps for Legendary Racetrack in Belgium race that is 24 hours in the game, but it was 30 minutes in real life, and so it shows this beautiful day-night cycle. And so yeah, it was quite a challenge. I had to take a few stabs at it, but it was so good. So yeah, and by the way, I don't know why, but for me, I hate Mondays as one of the best tracks that Stream Beats by Harris Heller does. So, you know, I kind of keep gravitating to it. The next song, which is called Fluffy Kitten Cuddles with a K, is just as good. But it's just got this coolness to it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, back to it. Now, I also... If we go to the garage, because you have to buy your cars, all I own is a BMW M2 CS, which is a very tricky car to drive. I find the Porsche, which is a GT3 car, is easier to drive. And then, of course, I've got the baby, beautiful S2000 AP1. By the way, I did a whole episode just on this car. If you've ever looked at an S2000 going, what's so special about it? Or you're a person who loves the S2000, definitely go and check it out. It's on my live area in YouTube, but I'm busy making an edit to cut it down just to make it a little bit more focused, so go check that out. Anyways, what are we doing? We are going drive multiplayer. And so you see there are these special events. I tried to have a look at them last night, and I didn't quite understand it. It just seemed like I was driving on my own in the track. So we will maybe, you see, because it says duration 10 minutes. So what is that? Is it you're just doing a lap and you've got a time? You know what I mean? I wasn't quite sure what this is about. So, you know what? Why don't we start with this and see what happens after 10 minutes. If it then is like a qualifying and you go into a race with other multiplayer people, I don't know if it is. And then after that, we will go and try... No. we'll then go and try the daily racing portal, which I've signed up for, and I know it works because I did a little quick race last night to check. Okay, so you know, all of you know, or hopefully you do, that I'm a big fan of Suzuka, and of course I'm a lover of the S2000, and it's a manual, so we can at least for one more time today utilize that beautiful manual gearbox. Oh, and it's raining. Oh, it's a beautiful color, light blue. Now, this car, you're lying down in it. Your knees are above your hips and your feet are pretty much in line with your butt. So stunning, stunning little car. All right. Here we go. We will have a bit more juice. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Okay, down we go. Also, this has got a blue interior, which is quite pretty. Okay, so we turn on our wipers. Oh, but you've got to first turn on the ignition. Start the car. Make sure this is in neutral. We'll turn the lights on just because. And then we'll give it a go, shall we? Again, the car sounds good, so I'm going to turn the volume up max. Sorry if it destroys your ears. Me and wet weather, man. That is not the fastest way around that corner, I can promise you that. Okay, so we're going to do this for 10 minutes, just to see what it's about. Oh, that was gutsy. Legendary Degna 1 and Degna 2. Turn, baby. That's dangerous to accelerate flat going into a long corner, so you'll hear me pull the throttle out just a little bit. You see there she slides? And that, my friends, is how you blow an S2000 engine. I keep doing that. Whoa, whoa, hey! That was stupid. Heavy timing. That was very stupid. See, I'm trying there to feed the throttle in slowly but surely to get the best exit possible. And there I just pushed the limit a bit further than I should have. More than 40 km/h drift, whatever. Let's pause that music. Men can multitask. Again, we tap off the throttle a little bit. to get a wider entry so I can get on the power a little bit earlier. That's okay, I'm trying to stay off the curbs. Just a little bit. So the previous time was 147. What do we get here? 145. Definitely good. There's a lot more time available here, I think. Oh, sliding, come on! Get screwed by a chicken. Wait, what? Now one wheel went slightly off, and so this lap won't count, but that's okay. We will take it. Okay, there I tried to do it a little bit later, and that's the effect, so that's okay. So it's all about exploring the limits, and sometimes you go over it. That's what makes like a Max Verstappen so good, is because he seems to just explore the limits and almost never finds them, or goes over them. Let me rephrase that. Minutes to go. See how she lets go if I didn't take my foot off the accelerator? That's so dangerous. And this car is spiky. It can bite, so you got to be careful. Okay, there was a bit too zealous. I wouldn't do that with my real S2000. Let me be clear. Turn, come on, that's understeer. Not the best exit, unfortunately. Okay, let's see if we can do a better lap. Better, not perfect, but better. Remarkably faster, but smoother. Understeer. Ooh. Try to steer on throttle a little bit, get that rotation early. Same as last time, nothing special. Slightly faster. We'll take that. Did I stop enough? No. I need to improve the way I get my car rotating in that corner because I'm way too slow. Okay, so this lap won't count, so we can have a bit of fun. Do a bit of drifting, shall we? Way bad. Gotta be quick on the return. So that is one thing about the S2000. The moment she gets gripped up, she immediately gets straight. And that means if your steering wheel is not straight, she bites. I found that out at about 180 kilometers per hour in real life. Just gotta have the steering wheel straight, that's all. That'll take some practice in Assetto Corsa. That's slightly better exit, I think. Okay, 1 minute left. This will be our last lap. Do a better job, I think, of this one, hopefully. Oh, what? Oh, damn, I thought I'd done that so well. But then I got on the throttle a bit early and off she went. Now we're just having fun. And by the way, if this time is being measured against other people, doing it with a manual gearbox with a clutch like I am is not the fastest way. Then you want to use paddle shifters. Because even those small changes, they take just a split second off your time. Tried to drift in. And I was found wanting. She's not a drifter. Unless you modify her. Understeer, through that water patch. That's going, you're over-ribbing it! Trust me, the car likes it. Alright, so let's see, we've done 10 minutes of this. We set up an okay lap time. Oh, menu to end the session. And what do we do? Result? Failed. What does that mean? Is it you have to drive for 10 minutes without making a mistake? Maybe? That's it? If that's it, then easy. Anyway, not again, I wonder if it's then that the total time is then put up against the leaderboard of something. But hey, we will check that out later. What we are going to do now is we're going to go multiplayer racing portal. And then give me a second, team. I will jump over here to our racing portal. Excellent. Actually, just hold tight for a second. I just want to check my Discord just to see if there's any peeps saying hello. Nothing that I can see at the moment, so that's fine. All right, there we go. And so let's see. Today we've got the M2 Cup, which should be fun. German classics at the... This is probably the Nürburgring GP circuit. Let's have a look. Yeah, a GP Strecke with road cars. That should be fun. I might be interested in that. And then there's a Ferrari challenge with the 4-day challenge. And then let's see, there's more stuff probably. Hot Hatch Trofeo, so that will be Lamborghini. Yeah, Roadster, that's the MX-5 challenge. And then the GT3 Sprint Cup, which track? Imola. Okay, I tell you what, this German classic one piqued my interest because I am making the German. Okay, so the next race is 7 minutes, so that's very good. All right, and so let's see which cars are available. Road cars. I don't own a 190e Evo. Okay, so let's quickly see if I can if I can afford it. Dealership, no, not Mazda, Mercedes-Benz 190e. Blah, I don't have enough money to buy it yet. Okay, fine. Okay, why don't we do the M2 Cup? I obviously I own an M2. So we'll take that, go over here. and it's in 16 minutes, so hopefully that gives us a bit of time to warm up. Now, here's the weird thing, okay? So I click register. I agree to all of this, and I register now. Okay, and so then you've got to wait 17 minutes for that race to start. But what the weird thing is I'm trying to get to is that when you join the server, you have to... Assetto Corsa has to, it seems, close and then open from scratch to load into the server. So that's an interesting concept. I kind of think it's cool. At the same time, I kind of think it's a bit weird. Anyway, so what we'll do, let me set an actual clock timer here on my side. So 16 minutes. So I'll set it for 14 minutes. That just gives us enough time to quickly come out. And we'll then take it for a spin. Also, for those headphone users, I'm turning the engine volume down, so now you can not have your ears blown off. So, what will we do? Well, why don't we go practice? So that was Suzuka East, and so let's go drive, single player, practice. Oh, actually, no, let's do a quick race, shall we? Quick race. We have 10 minutes time. Let's do that. Grid's last position. I don't think with 10 minutes we'll make it, so let's go about 8th. Number of opponents 15. Skill range is fine. Cool. Apply back, and we'll go to Asia, Suzuka East it was. Jawohl. Assist, if you're wondering, none. Clear weather track conditions. Yep. Start session. Okay, so let's give this a go with the M2CS. Racing car. Now this is not unfortunately a manual car, so I will have to use paddle shifters, but that's all right. It also, this car does have traction control and ABS as per standard. So, all right. Oh dear, hang on a minute. That's probably a good thing I got that sorted first. So view settings. No. Settings, controls. And so manage presets, and so I need to go with this one, I believe. Load. Cool. Resume. There we go. Oh shit. Hey, chill, bro. Not the best track for overtaking, I'm not gonna lie. We'll try and float it up the inside, get a bit of grass, but hey, it worked. See if I can get him on the inside here. We're cooking. Bring that traction control down. I don't know what the braking point is, probably around 100 or so. Tokyo drifting it in. Gonna try and just take him on the inside. Hey, that's a bit gutsy. Hey, bro. Now, of course, it's not going to be this easy in the online racing. There are going to be people that have been practicing this all day, have got their car tuned, set up. I'm just going to be happy to finish the race without crashing. Okay, traction control now V1. How many laps do we have? We've still got 8 minutes. 12 minutes on the server. Oh, that was gutsy. of the best sequence of corners in the world. See if I can sneak it up on the inside here. They are a bit ginger on this. Gingerly? They're a bit scared around that corner. Oh, dangerous. Ooh, almost caught the grass there. That's bad. Then you're doomed. You just understeer off the track. Okay, not too bad. We're in second place. Going for the inside. Oh, that was a bit gutsy, but we're pushing. We're leaving the space. Riding that curve. There we go. We got it. Oh, did it again. Oh, there is a bit of a patch you can go over there. Interesting. Not gonna let it go, that's for sure. Oh, just slightly offline, and then you're a bit slow on the turn in for this, and that decreases the angle. I'm in nowhere an expert on Suzuka, by the way. Alright, that's a healthy lead. 5 minutes to go. 9 minutes on server time. Not good at all. The interesting thing is as you clip the curb, the car actually turns in, so it's hooking it on the curb, which is good. That means it helps it turn even more. So using the curb does seem like the strat. She does slide. I must say, if you want to learn driving, this is definitely a good car to do it, because it can lose grip quite easily. So it's like the right combination of all the factors of. You see how I'm drifting it in? Now that means if you do it right. You can trail brake. Trail brake is something tricky to master, and it depends on the car. But it just means that you're braking all the way up to the apex and rotating the car with the brakes, instead of braking in a straight line like you do with a Porsche or something. Ooh, switch on your headlights, yeah? Oh, okay, I'll get there in a second. I did put the time accelerator on 48. Alright, 3 minutes. So far so good. Don't know why I did that. Ooh, she dangerous. She dangerous. He bites. Hickey. Wait, what? Okay, so the blue flag function in Assetto Corsa Evo is horrendous. See, they're not even waving blue flags. Like, I'm obviously lapping this dude. I'm sure they're working on that. Again, it's feedback I can provide very easily to their website. Whoa, what the f... Hey, dude. Do I know your girlfriend or something? What a plonker. See what I mean by lap traffic in this game? It needs a bit of work for sure. Alright, this should be the last lap. See, that's a bit of trail braking right there. Though it wasn't perfectly executed. I kind of liken it to if you look at a person riding a motocross bike, how they use the rear brake to slide the bike into the corner to give them more angle for exit. Now this guy's crazy. Look at this dude. Hey, get out of my way. Don't you dare cut in on me. Well, I might have come across his nose, to be fair. We'll get another lap. Okay. And so I'm flashing this guy because in real life I'm trying to indicate to them, hey, I'm coming by. Don't be a douche. There we go. That's better. Better trail braking. Now I'm not driving on the limits anymore. And I imagine the tires are also starting to let go. There we go, team. A little bit of dineros for our efforts. Oh, what do we listen to? Ooh. I guess the easiest way to do is that. Yeah, we're still on sus, yo. We're still on sus. So, question is, do we now earn enough to purchase that Mercedes-Benz? It'd be funny if that was the case. Yes, we could buy it now, but hey, we're signed up for the M2 Cup. That is what we'll focus on. And so we're about 3 minutes away from that. And so, with being 3 minutes away, why don't we just go look at some sexy cars? Why not? So, just the most cool little car on the planet. Technically the Fiat 500, but this is the highly modified 695 Biposto. Man, if you got a small little road city, this is the car to have, man. Alfa Romeo, oh, the Giulia GTA M and then the Giulia Sprint. I think in real life it'd be a very tough choice between this car and the recently modified Alphaholics version of that. Whoa, that thing. Sorry, again with the weird noises. Alpine, of course, this is pretty cool as well, and I like the new Renault 5. Cool. All right, our watch is telling us it's time to wake up. Audi's got a very bad selection so far, but don't worry, they have some of the most legendary cars on the planet it will come. Then we go through to BMW. Yeah, of course. I mean, this car is fantastic on the Nürburgring. Legendary. They're all great. Caterham, I want to definitely give this a spin. I think if you enter, you want to buy one car to do racing and a bit of spirited driving on the road, this is probably going to be one of the best experiences you can. And there are full Caterham racing cups. So you just buy Caterham, you enter it, and off you go. Yeah, of course, Camaro ZL1. Why not? The Dallara. This thing's an absolute weapon. Absolute weapon. Ferrari, of course. We got the beautiful Ferrari. The F40LM, as you now very well know. This car, the replay of me driving on Nürburgring made me cry. Not like weeping, but I had tears in my eyes of emotion. Check it out. For me, this game is worth it just for these two cars. This is quite fun. Me and a friend, it's a fratello. We took this for a spin around Monza. That was fun. Of course, these cars are really good as well. Then we got Ford. Of course, Ford's got a lot of cars to come, but at least they've got the Cosworth. Honda, we've got the NSX we haven't given a go yet. Hyundai, this is a pretty cool car, man. As a hot hatch goes, they're quite high up there. They've won a lot of awards. Lamborghini. Oh, there's one here in Auckland in this sort of a army gunmetal kind of a grey color, just driving around the STO. What a weapon. Lancia, the Delta. The Grale Evoluzione number 2 HF. Oh, sorry, I need to stop. Lotus, some good ones. This Exige V6 Cup, that's going to be awesome to drive. That's based on the MC20. Mazda, we got the MX-5 and obviously the race car version. Okay, 30 seconds, team. We'll stop the shopping there. And so, like I said, I'm going to quit the game. Because when I tried this last night, it didn't work unless I exited the game. Because when you click join server, it literally starts the game up. And that makes sense because it starts you straight into that server. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Join server. Always select this option, launch game. There we go, and then launch game. Cool, I think it's launched it now. I don't have to do anything more. Hello. Okay. Seems to be doing something now. Sheesh, how's that for a song? Alright. I'm gonna try and see if it's on screen at the moment. Not yet. Hang on, something seems to have happened there. Oh, it seems to still be loading. Okay, there we go. It's open. Let's just quickly see here. Come on. Oh, boom, it crashed. You see, it really doesn't like me streaming while the game is loading in. This will cut down our practice time, unfortunately. Anyway, we'll go back to it. I'm not going to click on OBS. That's what makes it crash, it seems. And so hopefully the game just automatically detects it and loads it up. If not, then we've got a problem. We won't be able to stream, live racing. If that's the case, then I'll have to figure out another way how to make it work. Shame my poor little laptop. She's working so hard. Come on, you can do it, game. Come on. And so what it's doing is literally starting the game from scratch and loading straight into the server. So it does take a little bit of time. I can see now on my screen, the bottom right, it's just saying V0.4.1. And that crashing of it, I imagine that's something they'll be fixing in a next update. Okay, good news. We're in. And I can see it there. So, start the car. Pit limiter. Okay. We're in. Session has ended. Okay, well, there we go. That was practice done. Oh, I guess we got a little bit of practicing done before, so fine. Next, I believe we'll be for qualifying. Wow, good grid. 14 people. And we placed 12. High five, team. All right, let's go. Is it me? Is the audio not working? Okay, we'll leave texture control on 2 for now. Get those tires warmed up. Whoopsie, somebody's already done some shopping. Oh, Scheiße. Which is right, because this is a German car. Just gotta remember the tires are cold, and so... Oh, you idiot! Don't you understand how qualifying works? Clearly not. Alright, well, let's see how fast they are. If I catch them, they're not so fast. Traction control down to 1. Here we go. Oh my goodness. There we go. Hook it. No, don't dare. Don't you dare. Oh, you and the horse you rode in on. Like, come on. You've messed up your qualifying. Don't mess up mine. Okay. Let's slow it down. Let's create a little gap. Yeah, that guy's an idiot. How much time do we have left? Hopefully, we can get in a lap now. Oh dear, there's somebody coming out of the pits. Oh, here we go. This is going to be carnage. Oh, these guys are having beef with each other. Uh-oh, somebody's crashed here, yellow. Oh no, don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, twatsicle. The racing term, that. I guess position 4, if that's the actual position, it's not the worst. Here we go, and more carnage. Unsafe rejoin, come on, man. Yeah, now it's pointless. I'm gonna stop off track here, because I am no way gonna improve on that. I tell you what, it's not too bad. 4th place at the moment, considering what was happening there. I mean, I don't think anybody got a clear lap. Maybe Hubert Slaw did. All right, down to 5th again. Oh, I could probably have gone for another lap. Interesting. You see, last lap. Oh, it's last lap. So if I hadn't crossed the line before the time ran out. Okay. Cool. Now, I am very animated about my racing, as you can imagine. And so what I want to do is have a clean race. If I'm trying to win at all costs, it's a different story. You crash into people, you take risks that aren't there. I would love to finish in 5th place. If I do that, I am a happy person. Anything above that is fine. If I go down, that's okay as well. We are just trying to have a clean race. Now, I think that this ping is 328. You'll see in the top right-hand corner. That is due to this server, I suspect, being in the United States. So there will be a little bit of teleportation and things like that. See, we keep dropping down. We just didn't get a nice clean lap in, but I mean, look at that. Easy. I think all outright, I think 3rd place would have been the best we could do. Maybe 1st if we really dialed it in. But like I said, I think a lot of the people that are playing this, they're playing each and every server back to back to back. They're tuning their cars to suit the track. They're tuning the gearing. They're tuning everything. And so I'm okay with that. All right, so ignition on. Start the car. Okay. All right, bro, we're with you. Just waiting for everybody to spawn in. Then you'll hear the noise. What a sight. Cool, so tires will be cold. The launch of this is quite tricky, so not to spin. You see there's 3 cars in pits? 2 cars in pits. You'll see it on the left side there. Now, just might be the speed at what this is loading for them. But I think there's a minimum time and a maximum time. If they don't load in, then yeah, they don't join the game. Oh, there we go. There we go. So you want to be on the inside for this corner. Whoa, that was, he braked so damn early. But sorry. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. On the outside, don't trust this person. We'll give him the space. How's that heart rate, team? I have no idea, but I can imagine it's about to go up. See, now they're going to argy-bargy in front like that, you see, and that's going to help us catch up. And especially into this T1, I imagine there'll be a bit of crashing. No, that's pretty clean. That person did understeer. You can't just turn in like that, dude! Yeah, car's wrecked. Okay. Let's analyze potentially my mistake. Okay, we'll change to a view like this. Okay, so let's go nice and slowly. So you see this person is immediately, they've immediately went defensive, okay? You can't do that after what you've just done. Okay, so have a look here. Let's see if I can maybe jump to them. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what happens? Okay, so far so good. Now they're off the racing line. Look, this is called understeer. They're going off of the racing line. They're sliding out to the left. Okay? So now, of course, I've got an ideal line, which means I'm going to overspeed. And so I wonder, can I change to see if... So you see, I'm coming through here. Look, that's where they're supposed to be heading. See where these cars are heading? That person is supposed to be heading there. And then watch. I'm just minding my own business and this person just turns in, bumps me. Now that's okay. So now I look at my steering. I'm turning to the right to avoid this person. What do? Watch this. They just Okay, that's the game that clips. Okay, but still, the fault lies with this person at this point here. That is in no way... Bang. Look at where you can even see the dart tracks. Everybody goes out wide here, then comes back. This person is aiming middle after they had a really shitty exit to the corner. Why? Because look, sorry, I'm going full Jimmy Broadbent here. You can't just cut in on somebody. I'm there. Look at my steering. Hang on, pause. Look at my steering. If I just go back a millimeter, look at my steering. I'm right. I'm not even straightening it. See, at moment of impact, I'm still turning right. This person just came into me. Anyway. Oh. Back to pit lane. Confirm. Man, that sucks nuts. And you know, I try to be respectful. Sorry, the song is getting a little bit on my nerves. Try to be a respectful driver. I try to be. The next race is in 15 minutes. No, I'm not going to wait for that. Sorry. Let's see what else is here then. Let's try our luck at something else. The German classics. Let's see. Next one. Let's see. Ooh, that annoys me so much. 35 minutes for the next race. No. Let's see. Next one's in 15 minutes. I can't believe... I'm just so frustrated, man, because that was a race where I was trying to be so cool, calm. I was right next to that person and they just went like that. You can't do that. Anyway, 9:40. So, yeah, that's so far away, man. Let's just see if there's something a little bit closer. 9:30. That's 6 minutes away. Hot hatch. Let's see... I'll have to go buy a hot hatch to give this a go. Lancia Delta Integrale. It's maybe not a bad one. Which track is it at? Laguna Seca. I do like a Laguna Seca. What about this one? This one's at 9:50. That's way too far away. Way too far away. Trofeo at 11. That's way too far away. Okay, well, in that case, I will go career mode, vehicles, dealership, Lancia, which you will only see me doing now. There we go. Which color? That's a tough one. I've always liked the sort of burgundy one with the stripe. I think that's one of the classics. So we'll confirm, configure, wheels, wheel color. Yes. Well, it is the classic one with that. Interior, carpet color, great. Parts, Evo 3 suspension, engine, differential for sure, and then exterior body color. I can't change that. Okay, cool. Apply, back, purchase. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we own a Lancia Delta HF Integrale. Okay, so we can go over here and sign up for it, which starts in 3 minutes. I agree. I will try and not crash into people. Register, and okay, so we got 3 minutes to that. So let's quickly go drive single player. What track was this again? It was Laguna Seca. That's North America. Laguna Seca start session. I just want to, and I am, much to my dismay, going to try and do it manual as well. So again, it's not about winning for me. It's just about getting to the end. But if there are pillocks that are crashing into us for no reason. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can brake a little bit later, but then you get the monumental understeer, so that's something to be careful of. There's no problem with oversteer in this car. Okay, so there's definitely a bit of braking required there. Okay. 2 minutes to the server starting. This is quite fun, man. Okay, where do we brake here? I'll try at the 2. Pitch it in. Yeah, 2 is about right. And then again, the question is, where do we brake here? I'm going to go for at the green. Yeah, that's fine. Cut the corner, go over the sub, flat. Try to get wide so we can cut back here. I expect understeer. Yeah, lots of understeer. Okay, we have to brake slower to rotate it through. Love the sound. 1 minute 28 seconds. Okay, we got to brake a little bit before the 2. Sorry, though. Again, now we're coming in a little bit faster, so it's good to see where the braking point is. Let's see, we just got to avoid that understeer. You see, under, bit of left foot braking. All right, and doop, 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 doop. All right. Okay, team. So, yeah, that was a quick little howdy doody for us and the Integrale. So we're exiting the game. Jumping over into server. Okay, we'll just fix that music. Okay, so 13 seconds. Here we go. Same as before. I'm not going to touch OBS because that makes Assetto Corsa mad. Cool, it seems like you can join a little bit earlier. Cool. I did see the name Assetto Corsa pop up a few seconds ago. Huh? Weird. It didn't seem to launch that time, so we'll do it again. Okay, again, I see the name Assetto Corsa popping up at the bottom. Okay, this time it seems to have loaded. I'm excited, man. A manual race with a bunch of Lancia Deltas? What dreams are made of. Hopefully we get in to have just a little bit more practice. Again, doesn't matter. It's all about having fun and hopefully not having people crash into you. The thing is I could have, in that BMW crash, given them even more space, but you saw my steering wheel was already... Is that going to load in? I'm going to hope that it does. There we go. See, everybody's got the same color choice. Because that's the one to have. "34 seconds. Okay, and so this one we did want to just break it in, clip the inside curb, and then we can boost out. Okay, that's nice. Nice thing about the car is you can Time's up. There we go. You can just push out of the corner. Though it's supposed to have a bit of understeer, it doesn't feel that way here, which is good. Oh, this is gonna be carnage. Be prepared for madness. Italiano l'ansia d'alta madness. Well, yes. Well. I wonder how many of these are actually being done with a manual gearbox. Oh, okay. That's a new strat. Just don't hit that Sarge's curve. Yeah, that's understeer, my friend. Now, I'm actually in a very good position to have a big gap behind me. So I'm going to let this person get away so I can have a nice, clean qualifying lap. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I want this gap. Oh, I should stop boosting earlier there. Okay. Problem is this person's driving well behind me, so they're catching me. Oh, no ABS, so off we go. Hang on, can I increase the boost of this car? Fixed turbo level, they saw me coming. Okay, there we could stay in third, I think. Okay, now let's open up the gap a little bit. Oh dear, we got a problem. I'm gonna catch him. And you're gonna get one lap, I think. No, dude, not on the outside. Are you crazy? What is this guy doing? What is this guy? Fuck you, man. That guy is just an absolute idiot. Yeah, man. Well, don't do it. Just... Sorry. Actually, I'm really sorry. That was me being vindictive against that person. Sorry. I really shouldn't have done that. Got too heated in the moment. But that was so uncool, man, what they just did there. Are you kidding me? Anyway. Like, we are trying to all get one lap in. We all have time for one lap. All right? And there's 4 cars around. and then you try to go in the middle in that section. It's stupid, man. It's stupid. Unbelievable. What the fuck are you doing, sausage? Which one? All right. Yeah. I still that RAM of mine, I was not thinking straight. I'm sorry, team. I was just so freaking mad, and you should never do that. So anyway, now we are gonna have fun, I can tell you that. Because now people are pissed. All right. Ooh, you see, well, this is racing, so a bit of touchy-feely is fine. But again, just like in that previous race we did, it seems quite dangerous. Like, if you just touch a car, there's netcode, as I kind of call it. And, yeah, you get borked. It's funny how everybody's red. Still waiting for people to load in, it seems. Here we go. So dangerous. Oh, you see that's netcode? Okay. And I hit the curb. You can't just send it like that, bro. What are you on about? He just sent it on the inside from 9 miles away. Oopsie. Okay, and here we get the understeer, so we just wait for it to grip up. There we go, nice. Whoopsie. Okay, we have to brake earlier. See, that comes with not practicing. Penalty. Oh my goodness. Oh, fuss. This is just absolute carnage, man. Understeer, I should brake more. Ah, they got that fair and square. Whoa! Okay, I was taken out there. Whoa! Okay. Oh, for shit. I don't know if there's a reset button, but... We'll finish. Why not? Well, this has been fun. So I am finding that there's definitely a heavy knit code. And so people are not close to each other and they're absolutely murdering each other, like just spinning out crazily. But that guy just totally took me out. Now again, it could be because I'm in a server on the other side of the world, so it might be bad for me, and I could be the problem here. Yeah, I've got suspension damage, structural damage, the bonnet's holding on by a string. That's the strat. If you can get your front right wheel over on the opposite side of that sausage curb, that's beautiful. Now, I do have a 10-second penalty, like most of this race room. I keep taking a shortcut there. I really need to brake a little bit more. Oopsie, bad. Oh. I do think this game is a bit oversensitive with its time penalties. Anyway. How much do I have now? 15 seconds. The guy in front of me has 25. This is madness. Okay, so let's try that trick again. Go over the sausage curb. That's nice. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but I see trail braking is good with the Delta. That's maybe a third gear corner. I need to try that next time. Guy behind me, 30 seconds. Ooh, yeah, okay, trail braking's the way with this car. Brake harder here. Try to get wide. Get the nose turned in. Use the brakes to steer it. Nice. Okay, we're getting to grips with the Delta. And it's a rally car, so that's all right. Oh. Am I being black flagged or something? On purpose. Buddy, is it single player online race? It's online! Oh shit, I was reading a message. No! Hey, Mr. Malik, it's online at the moment. So if you want to try, I'm definitely going to do this again. Are you playing? Do you have a Assetto Corsa Evo? If you do, go into career. I'm not concentrating now. Go into career. Purchase a Lancia Delta Integrale. Oh, great lap. Thank you. Yeah, buy the Delta. And then you go to server. And then you can actually join this daily activity. I recommend it, except for all the swear words that I made. Oh, he can't. Yeah, see, I'm not concentrating now. I blame the front suspension damage. But seriously, this is a lot of fun. So yeah, give it a go. So you try to boost it out of there. That's a bit better. Okay, I got a warning there. Tried to cut the corner a little bit too much. But see, that's the way to drive this Integrale, is you gotta brake it to get it turning into the corner, and then you boost it out of it. Like that, you see the car rotates and then I'm just full gas. Like that. This is fun. I'm gonna do this again for sure. Did I get another track limits there? Oh, I don't know about that game. Like I said, Evo seems to be very sensitive on track limits. Oh, no, that's definitely track limits. Slow down? Hell no. Now, if you missed the beginning of this, it's absolute carnage, especially in qualifying. People were just not respecting each other and just going absolutely hog. And unfortunately, I did a bit of a boo-boo there. I was hot-headed and I basically crashed into a person thinking that was the person who took me out, and there wasn't. So, yeah, I'll stand down on that one. I regret that fully. I'll try and never do that again. Well, I've not tried EV yet. Dude, seriously? It's half price right now. Because it's an early access. And I've said in all my streams, it's worth it. Is it perfect? No. But they're working on it. tried to do something really sideways there. Just didn't have the power. Okay, let's watch the track limit. Oh, it's because I'm cutting that corner. Jeez, how much penalties am I gonna get? I'm gonna get an award or something. 30 seconds? But yeah, seriously, Master Malik, I recommend it. Like I said, you're getting it half price at the moment. And when it releases, it's not just about the racing. It's going to have an open world set around the Nürburgring. It's going to be insane, so definitely. And of course, I tried to be, at the beginning of this race, very nice, and I just had a massive crash with somebody just turning into me. Not that I'm an angel. Ooh, that was bad. I am enjoying this thoroughly. How to break your front left suspension. That's how. Okay, I keep cutting this corner. That's where I keep getting penalties. Oh, that was close. Okay, so this is the last lap, all right? Oh, 147, nice. Boosted the shizer out of it. Okay, so we definitely learned the track a little bit better. So if there's a race upcoming soon, can you do it in third gear? Yeah, a bit of understeer. Maybe second's still the better one. Nice. Okay. I think we've got the corners figured out. 30 seconds. Holy shit, that guy's got 35. Damn. Wasn't concentrating. Yo! Oh, you can't get it for time penalty. Whew. Heart rate's up, man. This is a workout. All right. Yeah, that's right. Well, Mr. Malik said, well, I have not tried it yet. All right, keep hustling, buddy. You have that racing humor. People will like you. Good luck. Ah, thanks, man. That's really cool. Hey, if you're still watching, do me a favor. Join my Discord. Link is in the description or in my website, nextleveljj.com, which I'll quickly flip up on screen now. Ta-da! And so if you head over there, I've got a bit of a community we're growing and doing Assetto Corsa races and stuff. So please come and say hello. That'd be awesome. Computer just panicked. Hopefully you can still see me. There we go. All right, so we go back. The hot hatch heats. Next race in 30 minutes. That's for me a bit heavy. Like, people want to race, and to have it so far apart, that's a bit harsh. Okay, well, hey, we're going to probably do one more race here today. So why don't we head back to daily racing, see if there's another race we can jump in soon. Let's see. Starts at 10. That's in 2 minutes. Ooh, hang on a minute. Okay. Oh, Assetto Corsa crashed. That's why. Bugger. 10 past 10. M2 Cup. We've done that already. 20 past. Damn. The thing is I need to see if I can open up Assetto Corsa and buy that Mercedes-Benz and exit Assetto Corsa all before this timer runs out in 3 seconds. Come on, Assetto Corsa, be quick. Load, baby, load. Okay, yep, continue career mode. You won't be seeing what I'm doing here, but I'm going vehicles, dealership, Mercedes-Benz 190E. Configure. Why can't I purchase it? I have enough money. No, of course, I spent my money to buy that Alpha. That Lancia. We'll check out the Discord. Yeah, man, it'd be good. Like, if you like racing games, let's build out a cool community, and then we'll set up these days where everybody comes together and we pick tracks, we prep for them, and just have fun as a big team. So be good to have you join, mate. What are you playing, by the way, at the moment? Are you playing Assetto Corsa, iRacing, Gran Turismo? What are you doing? All right. So unfortunately, team, we cannot buy the Mercedes-Benz because I had spent my money on the Lancia. And I love Germany. I love Germans. So if I am making you mad because of my terrible fake accent, put it in the comments below and I'll officially apologize online. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do that M2 Cup next, team. So, because that's the only one that's sort of nearest to us, 10 past. What's this one? This one's at 11. Yeah, now. Okay, cool. So we will get into this. I like the way the system works. I think it works well. The fact that you do this register. The thing for me, and maybe that's something they'll fix in the full game, but the fact that you have to exit the game to then race it, that's a bit weird. Okay, so register. I agree. To respect all other drivers on track. I will not engage in reckless driving. Rage quitting is for losers. I agree with that. It's hard sometimes, like that trick, that thing that I did, that I crashed into that person. I think it's one of the worst things I've ever done, and of course I do it in live. And so in my head I'm like, should I erase that? So I cut it out of my stream. No, I'm human. I need to learn from that. You cannot do that. It's wrong. And so we will take that and move forward. Okay, so we'll register now. And so, as you can see, it starts in 8 minutes. So what we'll do is we will have just a little bit of a drive, single player, BMW. This is going to be in Asia. I believe it is the Suzuka East. Just double checking. Suzuka East. Yep. Everything is fine. Quick race. So we've got how many minutes? We got 7 minutes. So could we do it in a 5-minute race? Yeah, cool. Apply. Back. Race. Let's go. Man, that Lancia race was fun. Of course, it's carnage, team. It's absolute carnage. That is to be expected. Me pushing the clutch pedal in. All right, here we go. Jeez, how's this guy on the outside? 2 trailer park girls go out around the outside. Yeah, where do you want me to go, bro? I had a little bit of help from my friend there, but I will still say I blame myself. We'll try to take him on the inside. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right. Hey, BMW 2 Series comes round the outside, Whey, she's some cold tires. Now remember, this is just against AI. This is not online. We're still waiting for that server to start up, which is in 6 minutes. So we should be just on time. Of course, it's not going to be this easy in the online race. In fact, there's the fact that I can just overtake without people trying to kill me is it's crazy unrealistic. Oh, all right. Oh, understeer, oversteer, understeer, oversteer, understeer, oversteer. And there we go. And relax. Trail braking in. That's of course not very good for your tires. I think you'd be rubbing the crap out of them at that angle. And so I found that by clipping the curbs just right, that wasn't right, you can get the car to hook a little bit on the curb, and so it is good to ride the curb a little bit here. Not like that. That was terrible. Terrible. Oh my goodness. Focus. PC down to 1. Actually, you know what? Let's do it 0. Watch that front left. She's hurting. Okay, 4 minutes to race. 2 minutes left. Probably 2 laps. Oh, understeer. Oh, no. Oh, Scheiße. Scheiße. Again, you see now, I can't join. I have to wait. That's unfortunately the right way to do it. If I go forward now, it's a huge crash. That's unfortunate. That's just the way it is. I keep watching the map. Could I even look out the side? No. And so we go from first to very, very last. Try to manually shift. And so what went wrong then? I turned the traction control all the way off and took the corner like I had traction control. Stupid! See if I can be not last. Easy on the throttle input, nice and slow. She can bite. There we go. Oh, he's still got a whole minute. Oh, okay. Hang on. That's not the way it should be, because I don't know why the game gave me more time there. Strange. Alright, cool. So now we get out of the game. It's funny, imagine I don't actually have to quit the game for it to launch. That'd be funny. I'll experiment a little bit off air. Alright. Now, the last time we did this race, we actually had a person cut across our nose, completely right off the car, and we then exited. So, I think it's two things. There's something called netcode. So basically the game, when two people are close to each other, but they're on the other side of the planet from each other, the speed of the internet, the ping, can cause it to kind of miscalculate sometimes. And so some games do that much better than others, where basically it tries to predict where you will be and where that other car will be, and then if those predictions collide with each other, then it tries to predict how you need to crash. And so unfortunately, in many cases, this is quite bad, and I found here it's horrendously bad, like really, really bad. So yeah, I'm going to race even safer. I'm going to stay as far away from people as I can without crashing myself. And so that means even if we finish last, I just want to finish this race with a car that's not written off. All right, here we go. Okay, so it shows Assetto Corsa is opening, and then it disappears. It's very strange. It does this a few times. And so I have to launch it twice. Again, early access. They're working on these things. I'm very sure they will fix it. All right. Game is open. Cool. That'll take a few seconds to load. Hopefully. There we go. So this is just practice. Tires are cold. Hook that inside corner. Nice. Oh, tires are still cold. I do think the practice is a little bit too short, considering the massive gap that they have between races that are scheduled. Still got to learn how to take that corner better. So 1 minute. Here we go. That was pretty decent trail braking, I would say. Not the best line, but probably want a bit of less angle than that. I was scrubbing the tires a lot. All right. A 56. That is not bad. If I can do that sort of a... come on, load quickly. speeding. Oh, damn. Hopefully that's not me. At least we have a nice gap to the guy ahead of us. So we can have a hopefully clean qualifying lap. Alright, here we go. Got a nice gap behind us as well. This is looking good. That's a nice lap. I'm happy with that. Okay. Very good. That's not good. Maybe I can get a better exit because of it. Yeah, got a better exit. That'll help us. It's even better time. Nice. Guy in front is nice and smooth. Not so good. Oh, yeah, onto the grass I go. Alright, that was bad. That's okay. I'm still happy with that time. All right, team. So far, so good. Don't touch anything. Don't touch OBS. Don't touch the music. Don't touch anything. Now, guys are still out there. They've got their tires up to temperature, so there's a very good chance I'll get knocked out. Very good chance. But again, if you see there, top right, 279 milliseconds, that's my ping. And so you see where you look at my name next to the BMW badge, there's a red line. That shows that I've got a bad connection. And so I guess all these servers are based in the US or maybe in Europe. And so me being down here in beautiful New Zealand means that I am the slow connection one here. And that's a problem because it does mean that I am the one that's doing this bad clipping and stuff like that. And so I guess people crashing into me is more, I'm kind of not there. But there we go, team. Our first pole position. All right. And not too bad. 12 cars. All right. Let's get out onto the grid. Start our car. And that's the most beautiful sight you can have. Okay. All right. I'm going to pause the music. Hopefully that doesn't crash the game. Now we wait for everybody to load. So if you look there on the left, you'll see there's 2 gray dots on the right. And so they're busy loading in now. And so once they're loaded in, the race can start. So I have foot on brake. And all I have to do is just floor it and just get to that first corner without any plonkers hopefully crashing into me. And then we'll take it from there. I'm an idiot. I didn't put it in first gear. Oh my goodness, team. Can you believe? Oh shit. No. 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 Oh my goodness. That is the biggest fail. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, no, don't be stupid. Okay, so now we just race nicely. Oh, I can't believe it. I literally forgot to put it in gear. Oh my goodness. And the funny thing is I did click it into gear. I just forgot. Whoa. Jeez, that person just braked hard in front of me. Well, look, if you're gonna fail, that's about as big as you're gonna get. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, let's focus. Trying to race clean here. Oh, sorry. You are a bit slow through there. Whoa, you... Oh, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I tried to kind of sneak my nose in there, but obviously they turned hard right into me, and I think that was bad by me. Well, this channel is called Next Level JJ, so if you're going to make a cup, next level ups is the way to go, and that is one of them. Oh, hilarious. I mean, I'm laughing, but inside I'm dying. I am getting better at driving this car, though. Getting comfortable with it sliding just a little bit, and that's good, because this car does slide quite a lot. Now we're just hoping for people to make mistakes. Now you see these two are lying astern, and that's probably going to end with some sort of a monumental crash. No, okay, this person's got the overspeed. Okay, here we go. There's no brakes needed through this section. Just on the throttle, unless you've adjusted your gearing somehow. Giving the dude the space. Oh, come on, you can't brake there! It's not a braking section! Sorry, I mean, oh, damn. The thing is if I'm coming into a corner where nobody brakes and this person brakes, I'm just gonna hit the back of them. And I should probably be a little bit more cautious, of course, of course. Oh, it's so slow through here. It's painful. I think they just conceded that corner instead of trying to fight it, so thank you for them. All right, well, there we go. Oh, that was so much fun though. So much fun. Okay, continue. All right, well, hey, you know what? We finished. And we finished okay, so yeah, best start ever. Best start I ever had too. God. Oh, all right. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to jump over here and we'll just see if there's one more race. If I can get one more race in, then that's us for the day. Let's see. 10:30. So that's in 5 minutes. And that's the one we want to do. Hell yeah. Okay. So we go career mode, vehicles, garage, Lancia, Delta, customize. And so you probably don't want your car to stand out, but I can say I'm going to go white, apply, back, cool, and then we are going to exit, and we're gonna go to this one, schedule and results, register in 3 minutes. I agree not to do anything bad. Try to have it in gear. Now, the reason why I really like this one team is because it is a manual gearbox. And I managed to dial the car in quite well. Like, a lot of the people that are racing have done this track over and over and over. And so they get to a point where they're quite dialed in. The problem with this one was you basically have like maybe 2 laps for qualifying, realistically 1. And there was an area where there were 3 cars going up to a very small corner, and then this 4th dude came barreling through the gap on the middle, which I'm leaving because I know the cars are going to move off to the right as they go through that corner. And this person just went through and just smashed me off the track. Just cleared me out like ice hockey NHL level check maneuver. And that just completely enraged me, because when you're playing this sort of a game, what you need to do, Crashy Grid Crew for race, you received a Crashy Grid Cred. Okay, interesting. I guess it's just because we crashed on the start. Anyway, so you've got to understand that if you're trying to do qualifying, you want to have an open space of track in front of you. If you catch up to somebody, unless you're able to perfectly overtake them without compromising them in any way, you unfortunately have to slow down. This is just how qualifying generally works. And so 3 people wide is never good. But then for a person to come and just crash through all of us, that person gets sent to the worst place on the planet. But then, like I said, and I will man up to this, I'm very disappointed in it. I was then fuming, I was hot, I drove up the hill, and I thought that person who had rammed me was coming up beside me, and I, did the old Sebastian Vettel crash into them. So I'm very sad about that, and yeah. That'll be the last time I ever do that, because now I understand the disappointment in myself. And so I think it's a lesson to all of you. When you get crashed into, not always is it on purpose. And so you've got to just understand, maybe it was netcode, maybe it was many things. I just need to just be nice. And I imagine that there's a safety rating in this game. And for you to crash as much as I do, which I would say 1 out of the 5 crashes, or per 5 crashes, it's something that I could have probably, held back a little bit. But if you do go back in the stream, many of the crashes you see, I was just leaving the space, doing everything, and that person just went, "Ugh." But hey, I mean, this is not professional class racing. These are amateurs just like myself, just trying to have some fun. And of course, if you're trying to have fun, then now and then you're just going to crash into each other. So, woo-saw. I'm just going to finish this race again. This will be, unfortunately, I think our last race for the day, but hopefully a good one. Now, the ultimate goal here is to try and join the server quickly, start the car quickly, get out of the pits quickly, because it just seems that some of the people further back, they're a bit crash bandicooty, put it that way. Yes. Okay, 17 seconds. Now you'll see this server button is actually going to open up a few seconds before. And so we'll wait for that. And then I think I have to join it twice for some reason. So here we go. Join server. Here we go. And... oh, okay. Okay, so it says launching the game. But then it seems like it crashes. Yeah, and so I say join server again. Launch that, and then that seems to take, so it's weird, it seems to have to do it twice. Okay, it seems to be loading. I hope it's loading. I'm gonna try and piss it off by just doing that. Okay. Cool, it is loading, which is wunderbar. Problem is mine loads slow, and it's on the other side of the planet. I think it's so by the time I get in, most people are already on track. That's okay. Oh no, are you kidding me? It didn't join the correct server. Come on. Interesting. So the game was open there, and then I click join server, and it closes the game and reopens it. So I guess I don't have to exit the game. Maybe it is faster if you're in the game and you just click join server. Let's see. And I changed my car to white because everybody took the same color last time. I don't have much time to join this, so hopefully it does it quickly. Okay. So far, so good. Come on, you can do it, Assetto Corsa. Again, for those who just joined, this is in early access, so there's a lot of things for them to work out. But I think it may have crashed on us. My steering wheel just did a twitch. So that either means it's working or it's borked. Come on, you can do it. Be positive. We need to join this. Yes, we're in. All right. Okay, so start the car. Okay. It'll take a second to load up there. Last lap overtime. Yeah. That's okay. We only missed practice. Pedal cam still is relatively straight, I guess. Okay, here we go. Qualifying. Start. Oh my goodness. Now, interesting, I've seen people not follow the full pit lane. They just kind of weave off to the right, so we'll do the same. You see, they just kind of cut over here like that. Alright, this lap doesn't count. Plus the tires are still cold. Just getting back into the manual groove. Why do I keep doing that? That was nice. Nobody behind me, that's good. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Okay. So now we'll let that person go. So that we can have a bit of a gap to them, so we don't catch them. Oh, and then they go off. Are you kidding me? This is not ideal. This will fuck up our qualifying, that's for sure. Damn it! Oh, come on, man! You can't just do that! Why is everybody out to kill me in this damn game? Yeah, I guess we're starting from fucking last again. Unbelievable! Let's have a look. Yeah, I should have expected that. So what's happening here, team, is very simple. So if we just come around here. So I should have known because this person doesn't understand the racing lines clearly. And so what's happening is, okay, I take the risky move. I go to the outside, which was okay. But then, of course, because I have to swerve from this person, I go off track. And now you see dead ahead is where you aim your car for the next turn. You'll see all the rubber trails go out that way. Anyway, unbelievable. I've had just the worst luck today. Like seriously challenging me in every way possible because I'm on air. Anyway, okay. We'll just see what we can do from back here. I'll put it in first gear. I think, I always say you've got to take a look in the mirror and understand that it's not all you. And in that case, that person is driving straight to the apex of the next corner. That is in no way the racing line. Nobody would do that. And so, of course, I'm aiming towards the next apex and they just crash into me. And so I could be blamed for saying that that person doesn't know what they're doing, which they don't. And they can blame me for saying I cut across them. And so I think it's just stupid. All right, here we go. Clean, please. Yeah, right, Sebastian. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, we've gone through the melee. Oh, if you imagine the swear words in my head right now. It's okay, we will be checking that out in the replay afterwards. Oopsie, yeah, you... Of course I've got track limits. You see, this is where I think the game is wrong. Like, if you're getting pushed off the track, you can't get track limits for that. Like, I think if there's a contact, it needs to have like a 3-second... Any going off tracks doesn't count. Anyway. Let's just do it for the love of the sport now. And I really thought a win was on the cards then. And then that plonker, whoever they are. And so my first reaction there was actually to try and go and message that person or whatever, and that guy was carrying a lot more speed. I wonder how. It seems that corner there's an ideal line for that. And this is where the guy clipped me. Like, where do you want me to go? Unbelievable. Oh, believable, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so we can brake a little bit better there, but later. Oh, team. Oh my goodness, I'm so like, What the? Pretty fly for a white guy. Oh, boom. Sausage curve for good measure. I can't wait to see the replay. Are you kidding me? How do they carry so much speed through here? That's my question. I wonder if they take the apex even later. Okay, please stay left. Nice, that was good. I feel good about that. I was concentrating on which brake pedal. Yeah, okay, low flank cars. Now I'm wondering he came from... Yeah, exactly. I'm going to save the replay file for sure. That was bad, the way I took that corner. No low flying claws to dodge this time. Whoa, that was gutsy. Well, we just gotta power out and hope it sticks. We got 8 minutes of this race left. I could maybe get this guy in front of us. I'm trying to emulate how that other person gets so much speed out of this corner. It's insane. Like, I need to go and watch how they do it as well. Nice, that was good. See the delta getting less and less? That means I'm getting faster up the hill than previously. There we go. Nice. Oh, yeah, that was not that bad. That good. See, that person braked longer and harder than me, which was smarter. I don't know why I took my foot off the brakes early. At least everybody has a time penalty around me. I should not be flipping that damn sausage curve that much. Drifting it? Yeah, that's my Achilles heel, that corner. That's the one I need to work on. Shortcut. Hey, Lady Tyra. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? Have you played Assetto Corsa Evo yet? That's a little bit better. That's better. Let's see how much slipstream counts for in this game. They know I'm gonna go for the inside. Doing great, thanks. Yeah, I've played. Definitely head over to my Discord then. I'm forming a nice little group of people, and then we'll set up some fun races online. But what do you think of it? Like, obviously it's early access. But do you like it? Do you think it's good? What do you think of Touristenfahrten? That's such a curve, man. Damn. This person's keeping me honest. I'll read your comment in a second. As you can imagine, I'm a little busy. So you don't want to have that much slide, then you get understeer, and then you go off the track like that. And then you get this. That was terrible. But was playing AC Rally till my phone's arms fell off. Now I'm just chilling a bit. Yeah, man, I really want to try AC Rally. It looks awesome. I just wish they combined the two games. Just make it one game. Yeah, this dude's there. Yeah, it's a bit better, but not perfect. What's your favorite car at the moment in Evo? Yeah, that was nice. Oh. That was terrible. See, they are going over the sausage curve. I need to do the same. Alright, that was a good lap. My best so far. Tires are letting go now, I think. The curb. I'm still not good enough to cut over it. That's nice. But are they nice and smooth? They're low speed, so this is going to be a dangerous scenario now, so... Okay, got a bit of extra speed going up on the hill, so I'm going to take the inside line. And then who brakes latest? Yeah, I gave them the corner, otherwise I would have been... Huge crash. What? Park on the apex? Nice. FFB feels good. Does show potential. Can't wait for the full release. Yeah, man. Also the free roam. That's gonna be insane. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to protect the inside line. That guy did some respectful racing there. That was very good of them. No. Ooh. Oh, well. It was fun until that happened. Now, I do think that's probably my fault. I did cut in front of them a little bit. We'll have a quick look. Such a stupid thing. Replay. Please give me the option to save my replay. Come on, don't be like this game. No replay recorded? What? Oh, come on, Assetto Corsa. All the good news is it was streamed, so at least we can see it in that regard. But, I mean, come on, how can you not have a replay recorded for online racing? Oh, well, hey. That is that. All right, team. I have to unfortunately go, but this has been a lot of fun. Of course, there has been infuriating moments. This is normal in online racing. I also feel that there's a pretty decent amount of work they need to do on netcode and things like that, because I've had some ridiculously bad crashes. I think I need to go back to the drawing board. There's a lot of times where I have been the reason for the crash, but like I said, I think 1 out of 5 times the crashes were caused by somebody else, especially on this race when I was staring down the barrel of first place and the person went on one of the most dangerous parts of Laguna Seca on my inside. And again, I'll go and check the replay, but in this case I didn't cut across. I just kept leading out and they just went bang and off I went. Do I think I could have won? Maybe, but would it have been good to be on the podium at least? Definitely. And so, hey, that's racing. Now, Lady Tyra says, not sure, leaning towards the BMW. A little bit more info than that would help. Which BMW? Is it the BMW M3 GT, the M4 GT3 Evo, or is it maybe something a little bit older? Let me show you what I mean here, team. So if we go vehicles, vehicle hub, BMW, you'll see there's quite a few. I think, you know, the Lady Tyra lol is probably talking about the GT3 Evo, but of course this is a lot of fun to race. This is beautiful as well, but I've done a stream on this. It is stunning. Oh well, it'll probably help if I actually showed you what I'm talking about. It's stunning on the Nürburgring, especially the northern loop, the Nordschleife. Yep, Lady Tyra says that exactly, the M4 GT3 Evo. She's a honey. Also, mine is modified slightly because you must have yellow lights, including these things here. Cool. So very, very cool. Yeah, I like it. I tell you what though, Lady Tyra, have you by any chance tried the BMW? Sorry, I'm like focusing on multiple things now. The Ferrari F40 LM. For me, that is one of the most insanely cool cars. Like, it gets me going in so many ways. It's insane. But right, team, like I said, I've got to run. I've got an event to go to. But just a reminder, for this week coming, I will not be streaming. I might sneak in maybe a little Rust stream tonight just to have fun. But in next week, I'll be away. And so I will be editing all the videos that I have been doing live over the last couple of months that were really good, but obviously haven't been met with, you know, eyeballs because, you know, just starting out your channel. So what I'm going to try and endeavor is to every day have one video go live that's edited. So keep your eyes open for that. How can you see these things? Well, very easily. Head over to nextleveljj.com. In there, you'll find links to all my socials. The Discord channel is usually where I drop these things as well. But YouTube, that's where I put all my edited content, so don't be shy. And hey, if you enjoy what you just saw, don't be shy, hit the like button. We're trying to build this game up, but importantly, well, this channel, but importantly, we're trying to build a community. You know, I want to play with the people that are as part of our team. So Lady Tyra, let's have a race. I've already got a friend in Morocco that's keen. We had a person earlier join Malik. So head over to Discord, just pop in, say hi, and say I love racing games. I've got these subgroups that I use for different games. So Rocket League, Assetto Corsa, High Guard, and DCS. And so it'd be cool to just build out this community. Also, the shirt that I'm wearing, it's the original, the OG Next Level shirt. Now, it only goes to 10 people. There are only 2 currently. We're going to test them out over the next couple of days, see if they're good quality, and then there'll be a competition on the Discord for you to win one of these really beautiful, high quality, made in New Zealand shirts. So, beautiful. But, Lady Tyra says, it feels a bit unstable when braking hard, but it's not bad. I agree with you, but I do think that it's also depending on the ABS setting and which corner. I found that in the Nürburgring Nordschleife, there are just 2 corners where I shift the ABS, or if I can, in some cars, change the brake bias. But I agree with you. I think the model that they're running on is still being worked on. There's some things that are a bit weird, but hey, I'm really enjoying it. And like I said, just the fact that they're going to bring an open world is going to be epic. Then, as always, we've got Stream Beats by Harris Heller just doing their thing. And as I started saying, I love Mondays, but this song, I Hate Mondays, is one of my favorites. So go and check them out on Spotify. Link should be in the description below. And yeah, I just hope you have the most fantastic Sunday. And whenever you watch this, I hope you have a really good day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Ciao.